guys. Our Pokemon. Oh, cultivate. Ooh, ooh, they are angry. Use copy to direct copy the color of the selected floral jelly onto any other new floral jelly. Okay, all pinks. Okay, copy. I want to be the very best. New. Nice. Cultivate. Okay, we have all of them. Copy, rotate, and switch. So 3 greens. Okay, we will have to copy the greens. Okay, so let's make nice. I don't know if it's the best one it could have done, but I like it. Cultivate. Ooh, use preset to place a pre-existing formula directly into a corresponding slot. Okay, instead of rotate. Okay. And switch this one with this one. Nice. Nice. Cultivate. Let's go. Okay, so preset one. Okay, I messed that up. Okay, I need to make one extra blue. I don't know, it was the best, but we got all the his abilities done. Spark and Spores. I wonder if they tell the name you choose. Preset and switch. Okay, so we need another orange and yellow. Nice. I wonder if all of them can be done easily. Two presets, one copy and one switch. So at least 4 movements. Okay, preset 2. Green, blue, and no. Pink and yellow. Maybe pink and blue. Switch. Nice. Okay, we need to do pink keys. Do they actually improve? Do they become beacon? We need one extra pinkish. Oh wait, no. An extra pinkish, but we need to keep this. Oh no. Huh. Nice. Oh, it had the cone thingy, cone shape? Okay, it's like three fishes, cream and blue. The simple cap, this right, blue and pinkish. I need another pinkish. So I think let's rotate these ones. Let's proceed these ones. Oh no. Okay, we need to rotate these ones. Oh, maybe it was okay.
Should be able to fight at full power now.
Nice.
We still have some time before the qualifiers start. Maybe we should spend some more time training our fungi.
Oh, you're right, Simon. You're so smart. Ooh, we unlocked everything. Awaken everyone's potential within 7 moves. It was easy. I had fun. I like the theme of like Pokemon. And I like those switchy mechanics. Nice. Ooh, unlocked in 16 hours. Oh. Okay, maybe we can save this for tomorrow. $3K. Let's buy this. Nice. I guess it was a nice decision to wait for the event to advance. Oh, there's a national championship progress. Okay, let's do. Okay, let's do three of these. Well, two of these and two defense ones. Oh, we can teleport there. Bloom, 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 bloom. Or is Jaimiko actually, right now there's a rune of Jaimiko that I don't know of. Look at Hida just spinning around. No. Only 5 days, okay. Let's talk to you. I want to see the fighting. And you are? Truth be told, I used to be an ordinary merchant. I studied the professional principles of commercial events and learned how to cater to the needs of wants of customers. After Mr. Ellingen heard about my background, he hired me to come here and help him. His employees and Kautilya organized this competition. His employees are all extremely sharp. They transform Mr. Elkingham's traditional business into something suitable for hosting a competition in a very short period of time. Traditional business? Yeah, I heard that Mr. Elkingham used to primarily be in the grocery business. I'm not too sure about the details though. It's amazing that a typical merchant could grow into such a wealthy individual. It's inspiring. So Elkingham is actually pretty open-minded. You're a really hard worker too. You know, this is also the first time we have met a tycoon from Fontaine. He really doesn't give off a special first impression. He wears Sumeru merchant clothes even though he's from Fontaine. Paimon didn't see any expensive accessories either. You really can tell he's rich. See, that's all just proof that Mr. Elkingham is a wonderful person. He's been in Sumeru for a really long time and has adopted the local way of life. He's also very low-key in everything he does. Mr. Elkingham even eats and chats with ordinary employees as if we are his friends. I think the reason he hired me instead of seeking the assistance of a professional merchant is partially to avoid malicious competition. If he went all out promoting the competition, there might be another wealthy people interested in investing and sharing a piece of the pie. If that happened, the competition might have also its original purpose. That sounds really nice. Paimon hopes to find a boss like that if Paimon ever were to ever look for a job. But Paimon is not like you have to do any work. Am I not a good boss? What are you talking about? You are different. In our relationship, there's no need to talk about trivial stuff like moral, right? About the competition, you can go and take a look at the promotion board if there is anything else you are unsure about. The staff will update the progression of the competition on the promotion board. I heard that they are planning to include interactive events as well. The events will begin once the popularity of the competition reaches a certain point. They might even start to sell a competition highlight film after the competition progresses to a certain point. What determines if the competition is popular enough? That sounds like a pretty harsh requirement, don't you think? The competition venue isn't exactly outstanding. You sure it's gonna work? Oh, I wouldn't worry about that at all. The center of Sumeru commerce, Wikala Fonduk, is right next to the arena. and the bridge to the harbor is not too far off either. Any traffic that moves through the area will definitely be able to see the venue. Besides, we have also put up a promotional poster on the bulletin board in Sumeru City. Many of the competitors and audience are here because they saw it. Oh, we saw it too, so you were the ones that put up the advertisements on that bulletin board. Haha, it's pretty good, right? I must say, writing marketing material is one of my strong suits. I'm doing some of the reporting for competition too. I will do my best to describe your performance excitedly. It feels like you are in charge of a lot of the work that's being done here. From managing the Flora Jelly and organizing the event to writing promotional material and reporting. Oh, it's nothing compared to the salary that Mr. Akinhen is paying me. I'm being paid 10 times what I was making before. Anyway, Mr. Akinhen said it best. He said that those capable should take on more responsibility. I'm more than willing to give my all to a boss like him. Ooh. Pam 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 pam. I want to see the promotional poster and I will teleport to battle my Pokemon. Blah blah blah. View competition rules. There are so many clauses here. There's even a disclaimer. This is giving Paimon a headache. Paimon doesn't want to read any of this. Let's just skip it. The prize money is what is most important anyway. Paimon, did you just speak your real thoughts out loud? What Paimon meant was, if there is anything about the fungi, let's like wherever the fungi can be shown in public or not and stuff. Hey, let's see if we can find it. Top 8 usable amounts of Mora, limited edition Nilotpala Cup Season 1 honorary title, and the permission to keep the Ace fungi. A sizable amount of Mora, wait, they didn't include the actual amount. And what's this about the permission to keep your Ace fungi? Do they mean we can take one home to keep as a pet? Let's keep reading. Fungi that are registered and controlled by a wisdom orb are allowed to move around freely in the areas approximate to the arena. Beast tamers, please pay extra attention to the activity borders. Activity areas only include areas around the arena and the main roads of Port Ormuz. Please do not bring your fungi to the following public areas: Mikala Funduk, shops, and restaurants. Currently, this competition is unknown to some member of the population. Panic or chaos may occur if fungi were to appear in front of individuals who are unaware of the competition. It is recommended that everyone manage their fungi accordingly. The Corps of 30 will referee the competitors to ensure that all rules are followed. Competitors who violate the rules will be disqualified immediately. If the violation is considered a gross offense, further responsibilities may be pursued and punishment from the academia may occur. Wow, the rules are really strict. They are really serious about this. We should be careful as well. Let's go the comments. Audience members can leave a comment on this competition billboard. To show their support for the competitors, all comments will be screened. Blah 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 blah. Audience, such is life. I'm just a nobody. You probably run into a good handful of Emerite mercenaries like me on just a short trip to pick up a Sumeru rose outside the city. Hanija probably doesn't remember me either, although she did help someone as insignificant as me back then. How do you know Hanija as well? Technically I know her, but she doesn't know me. She saved my life before, and I haven't been able to repay her for it. But Hanija said that she's just an ordinary beast tamer. Could it be that she's actually really strong? Well, it was indeed her remarkable beast taming abilities that saved my life. Back then, I was in charge of receiving sumpter beasts that belonged to the enemies. The sumpter beasts were submissive only to their original owners and nearly crushed every bone in my body. Thank goodness Hanija was there when it happened. She used a special technique to calm the enraged sumpter beasts before they sent me to the afterlife. Hanija said she was just doing her job, and she even refused my thank you gift. Wow, Pam never would have expected something like that to happen. That was very kind of her. Yeah, on top of that, some sumpter beasts were once bewitched by the hilly trolls and became extremely hostile towards humans. Also became enraged if their feet is laced with suspicious mushrooms. She's our only hope whenever something like that happens. She seems to always befriend the sumpter beasts, turning them into gentle giants after just a half day of training. Who would have thought that the work Hanija only briefly mentioned had such a great impact? She really is amazing. Gentle sumpter beasts are worth quite a bit, whether you are selling to the eremites or ordinary merchants. However, Hanija fees remain extremely cheap. She seems to really enjoy communicating with animals, and her passion for beast taming is far greater than any desire to make money. And that's exactly why I have no idea how to repay her. We are curious to... Hanija also helped us in the past. We want to do something for her in return too. Well then, let's work together and see if we can get to know our best taming friend a little better. However, it's been a while since I seen Hanija. She seems to have changed. I wonder if she's still as approachable as before. What? What is clickety? I don't know why. Such is life. Don't be sad. Did something upset you? Don't worry. Bad things will pass and your time will eventually come. Wow, I would have never thought that someone like me would be able to attract the attention of renowned individuals like you guys. I'm not sad, it's just reflecting on some things, that's all. Maybe it's such a bad thing after all. I suppose it would be beneficial for Hanija's career if she were to be a little more insistent at times. Hanija being more insistent. Long story short, as a talented beastmaster, sometimes she needs a command to a certain level of respect to prevent people from trying to scam her. Hanija used to be an energetic and happy person. She wore her heart on her sleeve, and she never had the slightest intention of hiding her emotions. I often worry if someone with ill intent will take advantage of her. But looking at how she is now, she must have experienced something that changed her. Her thoughts aren't on display anymore. It puts my mind at ease. Paimon doesn't really understand, but Paimon knows what you're saying. That makes sense. My apologies for blabbering to myself. Just see it as a useless guy worrying about a young girl she's indebted to. What's this extra story? You can think of me as an spectator. That's unserious. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe you have already heard about the Coptilja guy. He was to replace the fungi for some of the mercenaries. The mercenaries face complex thingies and amount of experience, split-second decision to get the job done. It's not so much where the fungi can fulfill the task or not. It is the possibility that the fungi might be taken advantage by the criminals. Really, we have never heard of that before. But no one in the right mind will send the fungi companions into combat with other monsters, right? What's with the Coptilja guy thinking? I would have been able to casually enjoy the show if I hadn't heard that. Hopefully, the wealthy merchant that sponsored the competition has a good head on his shoulders. There's a domineering quality to his movements. It's safe to assume he's been through quite a bit as well. He should know that people are always more reliable than trained beasts or monsters during critical moments. Okay, too much story for some random event. Oh, dude, there's so many people. Let's see. You're right. I can keep going. I can still do it. So many goods waiting to be moved. It's going to be affect the economic development of the port. I must. Okay. Hey, Aratani. Hello there, distinguished, and you are. Have you seriously forgotten who am I? I'm Jai Publishing House Planner, the de facto organizer of this novel's amazing event. We met before. Paimon kinda remembers. That's alright, I'm sure you will remember me after this encounter. After all, with this new experience, I will be able to inject some incredible, never seen before creativity into Jai Publishing House next event. I'll become a renowned planner. Oh, I'm spectacular. About your travel itinerary. Is to visit as famous spots as possible. I hear there are quite scenic places and fantastic animals here in Sumeru. Researchers and noble forest rangers come and go. Alluring mercenaries, writers should be able to find inspiration around every corner here. I recommend Lady Jai to gather materials for their work, but quality is far more important than quantity, and selected Soka and Random after flipping through their list. In truth, Soka hasn't published any successful piece yet, but I added her to our backup roster because of her great writing skills and her ability to quickly become immersed in stories. So that's how Soka was selected. It feels kinda random, to be honest, but it fits Miko's style. Maybe Miko wants to try to personally train someone new. Wow, that's really accurate guess. Lady Jai once said, to discover a newcomer's potential while heading in the most interesting direction should be a unique experience. Now, being that senior writers mostly have their own writing style and habits, a newbie might have an advantage when it comes to incorporating foreign elements into a novel. Lady Jai is as insightful as ever. It would seem Soka really is the best candidate for the trip to Sumeru. About Jai, you guys are more concerned with the whereabouts of Lady after all. Only covers specific days. We are free to do what we wish in our free time. Take me and thrilled to just look into the details of the tournament. Lady Jai does. It's personal. Well, Miko isn't someone who will enjoy a packery itinerary. A packed audience. Should be able to attract more sponsors and expand a lot, at least 3 times the size of after just a few more events. Hey, if it's in Lumina Paimon. You are. I'm just an ordinary clerk of Liwe. I am a business trip and check out the competition. Are you competing? I'll pass this time as I have to work to do. Being able to watch the event is satisfying enough. Although the event is exciting, it has potential. Maybe we can make more of these events. I hope so. I like it so far. Okay, yeah, the same. More sponsors, blah blah blah. His wealth may not be as mind-blowing as a successful merchant from Liwe. I don't know background. Remains unknown. The origin of the Mora. Hosting an event is questionable origin, but it's from Fontaine. You have a point. That's a very thoughtful way of looking at it. A little more cautious. Thanks anyway. Just sharing my thought process. I will search for multiple sponsors to minimize the risk. I hope that I said what I said didn't ruin your mood. What is this event planning hiring? Internal structure. The organizers are capable, but they don't have a say in anything. This event will be better if they are allowed to make some decisions. That's so complex. Everybody has their own area of expertise. Should enjoy the event for what it is. Sure. Let's fight. Enough with this random lore. In the fungus event, your elemental skill will be changed to the focus attack command, which can command all the fungi in your team to attack a single target. Click on the corresponding button or avatar and select the fungi to unleash its skill, with powerful ability that can help you take control of the battle. Each of your fungi can only use its skill a limited number of times. Pick up plauditory protections that appear to increase the number of times you can use the skill. Plauditory protections can only exist for some unlimited time. Make sure to pick them up in time. Your fungi to destroy 3 zones held by your opponents. The less time you take to defeat the opponents, the fewer fungi you lose in the process, the higher your battle score will be. The defense to defend a leyland monolith. The less damage to the monolith, the fewer fungi you lose, and the higher score it is. Oh, we are actually now in the competition. Ooh, what? Lumine, Ace Fungus, Bongo Head. Okay, we can read later. Bubbly Prison unleashes a medium-sized bubble that deals hydro damage and traps smaller opponents. Unleashes small bubbles that deals hydro. Heals the fungi guy with the lowest HP in the party. Ooh. Fires a wheelgrass bullet, dealing dendro damage to opponents. Stormicon fires off a hunt wind bullet that deals anemo damage to nearby opponents and pulls nearby opponents sliding. Ooh, I like that. And release a hunt wind projectile that deals anemo. Charges up elemental energy and causes its neck thundering lash to have bonus damage. The first opponent hit will have the defense decreased. Rushes at nearby opponents, swiveling around and performing another return slash. Quickly jumps up and initiates 3 attacks, dealing cryo damage to nearby opponents. Dives into ice and moves rapidly in the form of a glacial current. Releases a heated ring that raises its own defense. Continually deals pyro damage to nearby opponents for a period of time. Taunts nearby opponents. Fires off a blazing shockwave that deals pyro damage to nearby opponents. Strengthens its own resistance to attacks. Will taunt nearby opponents for a period of time. He may not be able to draw enemy fire to itself if other fungi in the team are attacking the enemies very frequently. Deals physical damage to nearby opponents using Flapping Cap. It will... okay, the small... Oh, I think I some of the water bombs. Okay, I think that I should have read the water bomb one. Killing the party. bullets, blasting explosion, frosty. Okay, forget it. I want to fight. Okay, let's do it. A special training. Pokemon Go. Oh, Pokemon Go. Ah. The opponent's Geos. Okay, so I need this. I mean, I can use every one of them. Okay, you can just use an ability per leaf. Ooh, nice. Okay, I guess, okay, they have their abilities and you just do the special powerish. Rock shield, water. Oh no, it's okay. Oh, you freak. Pokemon Go! I mean, it's not like they are giving me another option. Oh, dude, he took a lot of the Geo strength. Nice, I guess. Okay. Okay, I guess each time they increase the difficulty and we add another fungi. Well, the possibility of another fungi. Okay, so this is just the very basic one. Fun, 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 fun. Ooh, there was a nice one. Oh, he needs to be close. Okay, faster and easier for now. So I think I'm gonna leave it here. I have to take care of some real life stuff and some of God of War. We will battle Pokemons tomorrow. More Poke Fungi. Bye bye. 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 Blim blim. You guys, ladies.